Hey guys, Oliver and James Phelps here, and we are here at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, London, the making of Harry Potter, here filming Harry Potter Wizards of Baking Season 2. And right now we come to you on the backlot. So imagine the backlot is like the backyard, the back garden of a studio, where you will find some pretty cool sets from the film. So we thought we'd show you around. First of all, the Weasley house, the Burrows. Now we're tall, but this is slightly down to size. But look, this is the Weasley house where Fred and George grew up. Little nippers they were, little nippers this big, and then they grew to little big, and then like us. There's some pigs there, they're not there at the moment. But if you gaze up and you can see the job that the Weasley family made to make themselves a livable abode for an ever-growing family. And this is actually 1:3 scale, so imagine it obviously quite a bit bigger. And then we're going to move on to probably one of the most famous drives, famous roads in the world, Privet Drive. There are two houses here, obviously the Dursleys and their next door neighbours. So, little fact when we were filming, they used to have Privet Drive on the backlot here at Leavesden. And what we used to do when it wasn't being filmed, we'd play cricket. Let me take you back, let me lay the scene. So I was batting, I would bowl the ball. Now unfortunately, one day a certain individual hit the ball through one of the windows on Privet Drive, and being the responsible teenagers that we all are, we all ran. So, things did get broken when we were filming. Over here we have the Herbology room, which is actually where, obviously, Professor Sprout has a lot of different plants, including the mandrakes. Now, for the use of today and everyone's safety, we're not going to pull any mandrakes. We like everyone being awake. It is a bit late right now because we're filming at night, but we don't need any mandrakes pulling out. But here we go. We've got the lovely decorations there with the dragons coming onto the back of that. And also it shows that a lot of the sets, the detail isn't just on the interior, it's also the exterior as well. That, again, it doesn't need to be that good, but it really is just showing the craftsmanship that go into it. A lot like behind you'll see the fountain, which was in Hogwarts. Yes, the Hogwarts courtyard fountain, which was created for the Prisoner of Azkaban. And this set was actually there when you see Fred and George. Well, first of all, they stand there for the first time in the third movie, and they can just see everything going off in the distance. And then when they leave in the fifth film, this is when everyone runs into the courtyard, looking up, and you see the Weasley logo flash up in the sky with the fireworks. Speaking of in the sky, check out this one. Over here we have probably the most famous old rustic car going, the Ford Anglia, which can fly, it can turn invisible, it can also end up in the Forbidden Forest. But luckily this one here is all good. Take it away, James, take them somewhere else. So, obviously, nice blue car, but how about a nice blue bike? One of the first things that you see in all the movies. Hagrid's motorbike. Just remember, before you pull off, always check your lifesaver position before you ride. That's right, so if people wanting to know how to ride Hagrid's motorbike, or any motorbike for this reason, they're gone. Hands on the clutch, hands on the brake, gears in first, foot brake on, look over your left shoulder, look over your right shoulder, and move. And where should we move to now? I'll show you where we'll move to right now. Over this way here. Now, we actually filmed in this scene in the fifth movie, and we all had to have woolly hats on. We're supposed to be a bit chilly on that time of day. And where were we going on there? Well, we were heading over to Hogwarts Bridge. So I tell you what, come along with us right here. It's not as rickety as it looks, but there was movie magic had to be had here, because obviously it's not as long as you may think it is in the movie. So we actually had to do the same scene, walking back and forth and back and forth. I don't know on about it, it's very rickety. So again, I just need to draw everyone to the craftsmanship on here. This could literally be something which is 500 years old, walking anywhere in the UK. Time to get going home. And it's night time. What better way to get home? And probably the most famous triple-decker bus on the planet, and it sits in the middle here of the backlot. The night bus, destinations, all apart from underwater, remember. So, since Stan Shunspike has just popped out for a cup of tea, we're going to wait for him, and we'll see you in the next location.